Hi again, everybody. It's time for your news break on Paper News 24/7. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. In the paper of Montgomery County today, loyal Republicans filled the dining room of the Crawfordsville Country Club Thursday night for the annual Lincoln Day dinner. Pence arrived in Crawfordsville earlier in the day and had coffee with Mayor Todd Barton at Allen's Country Kitchen on the corner of Main and Washington Streets. Mike Pence and Barton seemed to bond well. Both of them believed their campaigns were about the people, not about themselves, Pence said. Turning his attention to other Republicans, Pence told about meeting President Ronald Reagan in the White House Blue Room when he was a newlywed and a freshman congressman. I think this is a story I will want to tell my grandchildren, Mike Pence told his bride Karen, while other congressmen in the room read press releases asking for federal help on projects at home. Pence decided to, quote, speak from my heart with encouragement from his wife. He thanked Reagan for the inspiration Reagan gave America. Later that evening, Reagan mentioned those congressmen who had thanked him, but Reagan said, it wasn't about him, but I believe America just righted the ship and I was just the captain they put on the bridge. Pence led the crowd in a standing ovation for Senator Phil Boots, R. Crawfordsville, Representative Jeff Thompson of Lisdon, who is also a Republican, and Representative Tim Brown of Crawfordsville for their support in getting right-to-work legislation passed. He also said, we must do everything in our power to make sure Barack Obama is a one-term president, end quote, and Obamacare must be repealed, lock, stock, and barrel. Pence said job creation must be job one for the next governor, and we cannot succeed in the marketplace if we fail in the schools. Finally, Pence made the point that our present crisis is not just economic or political, but it is moral in nature. Pence's wife Karen donated a painting she had created to the Montgomery County Republican Party. It was auctioned off for $400. When we come back, more local news. We'll check the weather. We got a little bit of snow in the forecast, they say, and a look at sports. You're watching Newsbreak on Paper News 24/7.
Bad wrecks happen to good people. That's why people take their wrecks to the good people at Gould's Body and Paint in Crawfordsville. Gould's will work with your insurance company to provide an accurate quote of your needed repairs. Then the iCar Gold Class specialists take over, restoring your vehicle to good as new. Gould's will service any make, any model, any type, or amount of damage. Just remember our motto. At Gould's Body and Paint, our business is a wreck.
At Zahn's Floor Covering, we don't offer washers, paint, or lumber. Floor covering is our expertise for your home or office. At Zahn's Floor Covering, we offer luxurious styles of carpeting and realistic-looking vinyl patterns, and we do it better than anyone else. You'll fall in love with the possibilities at Zahn's, all backed by professional installation, superior personal service, and our 3-year installation warranty. Stop by Zahn's today and see why we want to be everywhere you are.
And we're back on Newsbreak. I'm Frank Phillips reporting. The Crawfordsville High School Alumni Association reminds everyone that this year's reunion, is fast approaching. If you are a CHS alum in a class ending in the years 2 or 7, this is your spotlight year. This year's banquet will be held on May 5th, beginning at 6 p.m. at CHS. It will mark the 135th time that former students have gathered to honor and remember their days at CHS and renew old friendships from days gone by. Honoring their 50th year anniversary, the class of 1962 will be the featured class. If you are one of those students who graduated in years ending 2 or 7, and have not been contacted by your class representative regarding reservations, please call Jamie Bayless, and the number is 866-0387. That's 765-866-0387 for class representative contact information. Well, what's the weather look like? Well, we got snow in the forecast. That's what they're saying, and our little weatherbird Weatherby agrees. He says another seasonable day is in the offing for this Friday, which means it'll feel cold. And the high today is only going to be 34 degrees. If Weatherby is off by more than 3 degrees, send us an email at weatherby@thepaper24-7.com. Let us know, include your name and phone number, and at the end of the month, all those who caught Weatherby off will be entered into a drawing for a prize. Turning now to local sports. Chargers mustered up a victory. The losing streak is over at North Montgomery. Bob Cox reports after losing 5 straight games, which included several last quarter failures, the Chargers made the plays to defeat Sagamore Athletic Conference rival Frankfort by a score of 62-55. Frankfort is 6-11 on the season and 1-4 on the Sagamore Athletic Conference. The big gun all night for the Chargers was junior Nathan Rogers, who scored a game-high 26 points on 10 of 18 shooting. Senior post player Justin Warren had a double-double with 17 points and 10 rebounds against a taller hot dog squad. Chargers senior Clayton Randolph was smiling after seeing his team break their losing streak in the fashion that they did. It is nice to get a win going into the last couple of games and the sectional, Randolph said. We need to keep up the momentum. And the Mounties escaped with a road win last night. In athletics, it's sometimes better to be lucky than good. For Southmont's boy basketball team, this was the case Thursday night. The Mounties escaped on the road with a win over Cloverdale, winning 57-56. The Mounties were 9-6 going into last night's action, and Cloverdale was 3-15. With less than 30 seconds left on the clock, the Mounties trailed 56-55 but had the ball. We wanted to spread the ball and let AB, that Southmont senior Austin Burton, penetrate, Southmont coach Dan Chad said. The Bigs were to stay home, and Drake, Southmont junior Drake Cooksey, was at the right place at the right time. Burton went baseline and saw Cooksey on the opposite block open. I saw AB drive and wasn't sure if he would see me, Cooksey said. Burton did, in fact, see Cooksey and got him the ball. Cooksey said the only thing he was thinking was get the ball out of his hands so it wouldn't be blocked. I was nervous, Cooksey said. And that's a look at your news break from the Paper News 24/7. You'll see those stories and a lot more today. Pick up your copy of the paper, and we'll see you next time. Have a great weekend, won't you?